Welcome back to another dice making video. Today let's try something different. A 2-color dirty pour. I haven't tried this yet, so let's run through some safety equipment. I have nitrile safety gloves and a mask rated for fumes. Since we're going to be doing dice, I'm only going to be making 200 milliliters of resin. So first I'm going to pour in the A side, 100 milliliters, and 100 milliliters of the B side. When mixing, pay attention, it'll go streaky, cloudy, and then back to being clear when it's fully mixed. I've time-lapsed it, but you will be able to see it here in action. Because I'm doing a dirty pour for this, I'm going to have to divide the resin into 2 parts. I'm going to grab a plastic cup and as evenly as I can distribute the resin between the two. After this, it is time to add in the coloring. Here that is a little bit much pigment, I should have used a bit less. And for the black I use a popsicle stick instead of a palette knife. It allowed me to get a little bit less pigment in the resin. Alright, we'll mix those two together and pour the two into the mold. I haven't really done this before, so hopefully it turns out nice. Let's lay out a few molds I'm planning on filling. I have the alphabet here as a dump mold. So which color to start with? Let's see. We'll start with the white, with the pearl. And I'm going to use a popsicle stick and try and drizzle some in at first, before deciding that that's way too slow and I'm just going to start pouring. I'm just going to pour a little bit in with the white, switch over to the sort of charcoal brown or black, then back to the white, and just keep alternating. Yep, it's exactly okay. I didn't actually fill in the D20 if you saw there. Oh, I did not notice at the time, but I didn't fill in the D20. That's going to lose us one of the dice. Well, I'm going to fill in the rest of the dice and realize that I had a lot more resin than I thought. Way more. So I'm going to quickly grab another mold and try and pour as much of the excess resin as I can into it. And let's see what this will make. Hopefully it has a nice cool effect on the little philosopher stone mold, but I do not know. So I'm going to be using the plastic scoop to scoop up the excess resin that has fallen and put it into the molds as well. I know the technique's called dirty pouring, but I never expected it to be this dirty. I guess it's just me. Okay, now that that's all done, we got to... Oh, it's not done yet. We still have to put the lid on. And normally I just rest the lid on, but this time I'm going to try pushing it down. I want to push it all the way flat in hopes that it stops leaving a lip. I don't know if it will, but I hope it will. Or not. Here's hoping it does. Here's hoping everything works out nicely. There's no lip on the lowest numbers. So let's try it. Now a lot more resin is coming out, so I am going to have to scoop that up and put it into the stone mold. Using the plastic scoop again, we're just going to pick all that up, dump it in the mold, And there's still some resin left over in the cup, so I'm just going to pour that into. I was not expecting to have enough to fill the stone, the dice mold, and the alphabet. But I guess I do. But who knows what it's going to turn out to look like. So we'll just wait for 24 hours and come back to it when it's cured. Okay, let's remove these from the mold and see how they turned out. Ooh, it popped right out. And alright, it's quite on the gray side, which to be expected, it is black and white being mixed. And I don't really want to remove all of these. Don't know why, it's actually pretty easy. I probably should have. Would have had a bit more footage. But I'm just going to move on to the stone. The stone, you can see the two tones, both mixing and separate. But it is kind of blended together to make a gray, which is to be expected as well, since I didn't mix the two colors together. Now for the main thing, the dice. I'm hoping for a nice solid definition between the two colors, and yep, there you can see what I mean. We lost the D20. I did not notice it, never fixed it, and now it's half a dice. Well, I don't think I'm gonna ink these because it's not a full set. So we're just gonna finish popping them out and see what they look like. Yeah, the pouring method worked quite nice. Like, they look really cool. They have a nice cool little smoky effect to them. Perhaps if I added in some of the glitter, it might have an even cooler effect to it. But I'll save that for another time when trying this pouring method again. Perhaps I'll get a full dice set next time. So close. A full set of these would have looked really cool. I'll pick 2 other colors and try again next time. What about some fire dice? Orange, red, and yellow. I'll do that next time. Well, it's a shame, but nothing I can do about it. Thanks for watching.